Hiya, friends. Um, this week has been a bit of an interesting week. The Scottish Government have announced a five-tier system instead of just three, as England have done. Um, have you watched the film with Tom Hanks? It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood. Kind of semi-biographical of Fred Rogers, the main character, who it's all about. I saw it for the first time last week, and within 5 minutes, there was tears streaming down my face. I know, weird, right? And it's because it aside from how well Tom Hanks acts with regards to Fred Rogers and being Fred Rogers, it's also because it's based on Fred Rogers' life, um, or certainly the latter part of his life. It just, everything about it just screamed to me three principles. Whether Mr. Rogers knew about it or not, um, I could easily see how he would have the three principles of universal mind, universal consciousness, and universal thought. And yeah, I was crying throughout it, with just happiness and joy. It was such a good film, such a good film. And what struck me most was, I won't give too much away if you haven't watched it. What struck me most was in the middle of the film, there was a particular line that he said, and it's when someone else is not well, and it's clear that they're not going to be around for much longer. And he says very quietly, very calmly, he says, death is human. And anything human is mentionable. And anything mentionable is manageable. How nice is that? In effect, what he was doing was giving everyone permission to be sad. He gave everyone permission to talk about it. In fact, it wasn't even permission, it was saying it's okay. It's okay to talk about death. It's okay to talk about any other human attribute without the fear of recrimination, without the fear of feeling angry or feeling sad or feeling let down. That's the key to good communication. That's the key to talking. And it kind of relates as well to, I've seen a lot of adverts about bumper stickers as well about it's okay not to be okay. Because it's just the human condition. That's all. So yeah, if you get a chance, I saw it on Netflix. Yeah, I think it was Netflix. It just popped up and I started watching it. Within 5 minutes, with tears streaming because I couldn't. I thought, as I was watching it, brilliant. I just couldn't take my eyes off it, and every word, Tom Hanks is a great actor, but he caught something with this one. He caught something when he was being Fred Rogers. Yeah, it's okay to be okay. It's okay to be not okay. I'm not even sure what story I'm going to tell this week. When we talk about people um, with fears, you may recall the fears video I did, where we only have two fears, don't we? Innate two fears. Doesn't mean to say, though, that at the time those fears are real, or any less real for people, such as fear of flying, arachnophobia, that kind of thing. It's just that misunderstanding. So if someone comes and say, "Hey, I've got a fear of flying," okay, I'd ask them, "Well, think back to when flying was started, when Wilbur and Orville Wright started their journey, building 5 versions of the plane in order to get it off the ground, because they knew that by the end of the working day they'd have 4 of them gone, they'd damage them. Do you think the fear of flying existed then? Nobody had any concept of flying, did they? So how could it possibly exist? Fear of spiders. The fear of spiders usually comes about because of something, maybe as a kid or watching a film. I know that when people watch Jaws, they'd never been near the ocean in their lives. They'd never seen a shark, let alone watched a movie about one, and suddenly they're all scared of sharks. You know, they have a fear, a phobia of sharks, simply because they watch someone's idea of a bad behaved shark. It doesn't exist. Shark is just being a shark. Two colleagues going away on in the days when we could, they went away on a weekend retreat with the company. All expenses paid, no expense spared. Luxury island, sun, sea, drinks. I knew you were thinking. And they go snorkeling. They decide to get the gear and go snorkeling off the reef. Clear blue water, you can see for miles. Gorgeous day, calm water. So they go out in the boats and they fall backwards in the boat and they go snorkeling. And the coral reef, and they see all the sea snails and all the glorious colours and the brilliant fish. And about after half an hour, they see the shark. Now, when they see the shark, they're a good 200 meters from the boat. Okay. And they're both strong swimmers. And they're both looking at each other. And one of them immediately drops all the snorkel stuff and just floats to the top, to the surface. The other one swims for the boat. And the shark goes right past the person who's floated to the top and darts for the person that's trying to swim to the boat and makes short work of them. I'm in the process of transcribing all my videos from the very beginning, so all the bite-sized videos. I'm transcribing them over with the idea of seeing if there's anything there worth putting together in a book form. I had that idea last night, and I wondered why I hadn't thought of it before. Because I know from feedback and from conversations with many people, I know that a lot of it does help, and I'm glad it does. That's why these videos are here. If you found this one useful, for whatever reason, just drop me a line. Reply to this email. Put it in the YouTube comments. I think the YouTube comments are on. I think they are. Or if you've got my WhatsApp or my personal number, just text me. Let me know. Okay. My wish for you is that you do have a continued safe week. Stay safe. Have fun. And I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.